Water, water, water.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Storm, and this is a vlog number 10. I've shown you guys, bits and pieces of my life, my hobbies, the people I be around, things I do. But that's just me on a surface level. I feel like it's time to start, expressing more of, what's on my mind, what I'm thinking, what I really want to do with my life. So this vlog is going to get a little bit more conscious. I'm still going to be doing my thing. I don't care. But, I'm going to put a more positive message in most of these vlogs now. Or at least bits and pieces into each one. Why is the youth lost? We're lost because we feel misplaced. And we don't know where to go. Why is that? Why do we feel misplaced? Why do we not know what to do, where to go, how to get there? All we know is what we see and what we hear, and the emotions that come with that, or the feelings that come with that. But we don't really know what's being said, and we don't really know what we're seeing. We don't really know what's going on. We just have our perspective. Growing up, no matter what magnitude, we've all been taught to pursue higher education. We've all been taught to, get the highest paying career or the highest paying job. We've all been taught to pursue crime. We've been taught a lot of things from a bunch of different people. And that creates a conflict of morals and principles within us at a very early age, because our parents are saying something different from our grandparents, and our grandparents are saying something different from our older siblings or our younger siblings, and they're saying something different from our aunts and uncles, and they're saying something different from the rappers or singers we listen to, and they're saying something different than the politicians we follow, or the athletes we aspire to be, or whatever, and we're just stuck in this big blender, and there's no consistency. Everybody's saying something different. Everybody's showing something different, and sometimes we just don't know how to feel. We know from the day we're born, from the day we become conscious of ourselves and become conscious of the objects around us. We know what we want to do. We know what we're drawn towards. We know what we desire. But then we forget. Or at the very least, we get distracted from it. We grow up and we start with fascinations. We're fascinated by the sky. And or music. And or machines and technology. And or nature and animals and plants and stuff like that. Etc., etc. But then it's diluted by what our elders know, or what they think they know. And it's not their fault. They only know what they know. They only live one life. They only have one perspective. And more often than not, they're not very conscious of other perspectives. And nobody taught them to be that way either. So, for the most part. So that confuses us, because we want to look at the sky. We want to watch the stars. We want to watch the sun rise and set and study it. Gain more of an understanding. But then our parents tell us to go work on the car with them. Or they tell us to go do what they do, regardless of what they do. Which, in essence, yes, that's good. It's a good bonding experience between you and your children. They get to see what you do. But at the same time, if you don't at the same time let them know they need to find what they do, they're going to be conflicted between what they want to do and then what you want them to do. And then we're thrown into the slave mill, aka school, the schooling system, education. Not only do we have our elders now, but now we have teachers. Now we have other kids at school teaching us different things, showing us different things, telling us different things. You know, school itself isn't for every kid. In fact, I don't think it's really for most people these days, unless if, you know, you're fascinated by the sky and you still, you know, hold on to that. You know, education can help you become a scientist, or if you're fascinated by, you know, helping people, you know, you like to see people smile, you might, you know, find some type of like some type of political class or something like that down the line. But for the most part, school doesn't entirely fit all of us completely. And then we deal with that for 12, 13 years. 12th grade plus, yeah, that'll be 13 years of school. And we're taught a bunch of information on top of the information we receive from our elders and our peers outside of school. And it just gets more and more confusing. Our original fascination of the sky or nature or whatever gets diluted by someone else's passion for music or someone else's passion for politics. And for not only passion but purpose too. You know, from children, they have a strong purpose. You know, they're going to go play with their toys. They're going to go throw the ball around. They're going to go sing or rap or whatever, you know. They're going to do what they do. But over time, they're restricted in those things because they got to attend to other things in order to keep the slave mill turning. Then we either help the slave mill or we're bums, we're criminals, we're terrorists, we're losers, whatever. You know. And in the end, our heads are full of different voices telling us different shit. But which voice is ours? Do we even have a voice anymore? You know, what happened to the child that was optimistic and passionate about the sky? Or music? Or animals? What happened?
Water. 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 Water.